Yes, and I made sure that it's the first track on side two of the vinyl, just in case someone's had a couple cocktails and they're DJing and they don't have to worry about, is it the third song? Is it the fourth? And they can't find the groove. It's the first song on the second side, me and Weird Al and the Roots, New Year's Eve polka, and it's a fun song to bring in the new year.
All right, our next guest is a holiday connoisseur. Last year, you might remember his Christmas duet with Megan Trainor, Wrap Me Up, which we featured on last year's holiday special. This year, he's gone all out with a full album of original Christmas songs called Holiday Seasonings, with guest stars like Justin Timberlake, the Jonas Brothers, Will Ferrell, Chelsea Handler, Weird Al Yankovic, and The Roots. Of course, you know him best as the host of The Tonight Show, where he just marked his 10th year as host and an alumni of Saturday Night Live. We can also call him Father Christmas, my man, Jimmy Fallon.
Hey, bud, that's an intro right there.
Right? You got me with that one right there.
That is an intro right there, buddy. It's great talking to you as always. Thanks so much for having me on. I appreciate this. I know you're a busy man, and I appreciate you taking the time to talk to me.
Oh, it is my pleasure. And I love that you love the holidays. And if you had your way, you'd be listening to Jingle Bells on the 4th of July. I know how you roll. As far as your Christmas love, you've had a lot of great collabs on the album, like the Jonas Brothers on the song Holiday. Tell us about the song and working with them. And it's all, I would imagine it's difficult coming up with original Christmas songs, right?
I went a little crazy, to be honest. I went a little crazy because originally what I was going to do was put out an album that was the 12 Days of Christmas Sweaters, and I was going to do cover songs of famous holiday songs, Christmas songs. And then I recorded one, and to be honest, it was not that great. It was fine. And I go, what am I doing? I mean, I'm not Michael Bublé. I'm not Kelly Clarkson. I'm not, I can't, they do this much better than I do this. So I go, I think I should do a comedy album. Every song should be a joke, and so the label was like, I guess, I don't know, but we'd like to get a little, radio play. So I tried to do both. So I did, they're comedy songs, but they're poppy, but they're fun. I got some weird ones in there, but I asked the Jonas Brothers if they would do a song with me, and they were like, awesome. So we just shot a video for the song called Holiday, and they're stuck in a snow globe, and I'm in a hardware store holding the snow globe, shaking them, and it's silly, but it's a good kind of roller disco type of jam. I got Will Ferrell to do a song on the album. We have a song called One Glove, which is basically like, do you ever walk down the street and you see like one glove in the slush or in the snow?
Yeah, like, well, how does that happen?
Yeah, and you want to know what's the story with the other, who has the other glove? Are they, are they missing a glove? Are they missing each other? And so we're kind of star-crossed friends that never meet and just wondering what's the story with the other person that has the glove. I did a song with Cara Delevingne called Hallmark Movie, where I own a hardware store. She's a princess. She's gonna save my hardware store, and then we fall in love, and then she reaches for a knife, and then I realize we're not in a Hallmark movie, we're in a Lifetime movie.
That's hilarious. I
So
love
it's all silly and goofy, and I just want everyone to have a good laugh. And I can't even believe that I have my own Christmas album, because growing up, I wouldn't even believe that I would even be doing what I'm doing, let alone, I mean, we grew up, we had Elvis, we had Stevie Wonder, we had Darlene Love and the Ronettes, and it's just kind of a cool thing to be like, oh, people can now celebrate the holidays and decorate by playing my songs and with their family and friends and laugh and have a good time.
I love fun songs like that. There's 13 brand new ones.
Oh, I had to write this song because New Year's Eve, there's not a happy song. They're all sad.
Yeah, they are all sad. That's a good point. Wait, tell me about the New Year's Eve song.
So I go, what is the one genre that makes people happy that you can't not smile? And that is polka. So I wrote a New Year's Eve polka with Weird Al Yankovic and the Roots. And it's called New Year's Eve Polka. It goes 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's so fun.
What?
Yes, and I made sure that it's the first track on side two of the vinyl, just in case someone's had a couple cocktails and they're DJing and they don't have to worry about, is it the third song? Is it the fourth? And they can't find the groove. It's the first song on the second side, me and Weird Al and the Roots, New Year's Eve polka, and it's a fun song to bring in the new year.
I see that being a staple, man. That was needed. That was needed right
Thank
there.
you. Yeah, I saw a hole. I had to do that one. I'm like that one I had to do. I did a song called Thanksgiving Eve about going home to your hometown the night before Thanksgiving and going to your local pub and you see all your friends and everyone's gotten older. I think that should be a holiday in itself.
Yes, I like the festive, happy songs. This is also cool. Your duet with JT, You'll Be There, was recorded at the famous Electric Ladyland Studios in New York. That's the studio where young Jimi Hendrix recorded. But you're featured an instrument not used by Jimmy, but a ukulele. Is that true?
Yeah, we always wanted to do something together, me and Justin Timberlake. Obviously, there's a bromance there. He's one of my best friends. And so this is a song called You'll Be There. And it's kind of Ryan Tedder helped write the song as well, and All Day, and this other producer, Ito. And it's got a ukulele kind of beat to it, like and it's about me calling him and hoping that he'd be there for the holidays for me. And he doesn't pick up his phone. And that's kind of our relationship in real life. And so it's called You'll Be There, and it's a good jam. And we recorded it and we changed the lyrics, and then we ended up having so much fun. We spent maybe 8 hours at the studio, just going to we went to like 2, 3 in the morning laughing and like making each other laugh. And that guy, Justin Timberlake, is unbelievable, by the way. He's a machine. He harmonizes with himself. He gets in there. He's like, all right, record again, just on the left side. All right. And then he does his song. He does his bit. All right, record again, just on the right side. And then he harmonizes with himself. It almost sounds like a keyboard or a choir. It's phenomenal what this guy does. I'm always, I know he's my friend, but when you see your friend at work, you got to get impressed. You go, oh yeah, they're really good.
Jamie Foxx told me the same thing when he did the duet with him. He said like JT was just doing something, and he was very bad. And that's another really talented guy.
He's
So
another guy that's insanely talented. I go, what is going Jamie Foxx? I go, you can't stop that guy. He's got
yeah,
everything.
that's awesome.
Maybe if the album does well, I can do holiday seasoning too and put out and have Jamie Foxx on the track.
Well, I love to see great things happen to great people, man. I mean, you've got a bunch of best-selling children's books, obviously the number one show in late night holiday album right here. What else going on down the road for you? Is there certain boxes you still want to check off, Jimmy?
I mean, I don't know. I'm just lucky, and I'm just happy that I'm in this space where I get to create and I get to put things out and I get to make people laugh. And it's a positive, family-friendly album that everyone can listen to and put out on display for their holiday seasoning when it starts either in Thanksgiving or whenever you start your holiday. I don't know when is too early anymore, to be honest. People want me talking about this album in July. And
No,
I go, when is it too early?
Casa Lopez, as soon as Halloween is done, bam, the wife's got everything up the next day. Because
It's already happening.
it's yeah, well, in the stores they're crazy because like come August, I think I was seeing some stuff already. It's like
Yes,
you got to pace yourselves with that.
that's exactly what I'm saying. I'm like, yeah, let Mariah kick it off, and then once she says it's okay, we all come in and we can just start celebrating the holidays. But yeah, I'm very excited about this. I'm proud of it. It's silly, it's fun, it's goofy, and it's very it says the holidays to me. It's a lot of I think families will get a kick out of this.
I can't wait to check it out. Couple quick holiday questions we want to
Oh,
ask you.
ask me. Yes, I want to know. Yeah.
What famous person do you think would be the most fun to spend the holidays with?
Oh my gosh. I mean, I think would it be fun to hang out with Mariah Carey? I think so. During the holidays, it's got to be insane.
Yes, yes, I agree with that. What would your elf name be?
Maybe Jimothy?
Timothy's good.
Sounds like an elf name.
Favorite Christmas gift that you received growing up?
I got an electric guitar from Santa Claus, and that blew my mind. That was the coolest thing I ever received. I couldn't believe it because I was playing on this cheap guitar that we got at the music store that had plastic strings on it, and I was happy with that. And then I didn't even know about it or know that we could afford it. But I got an electric guitar, and I walked down and I go, oh my gosh! If only they knew that I'd be writing songs like Christmas ding dong and stuff with it. But either way.
All right, just a couple more. Um, Favorite Christmas song growing up?
Favorite Christmas song? I know it's probably sad, but Do They Know It's Christmas was my jam. I love that song. I loved all the stars that were on it. I was like, oh my gosh, that's Wham, and that's Bono, and that's Bananarama, and that's Paul McCartney. Like I was so excited. Duran Duran, I thought that was the coolest thing ever. It was in that phase of We Are the World and all that stuff, and USA for Africa. So I loved all of those like those celebrity coming together for one cause types of songs. So Do They Know It's Christmas was that was the one I used to play. I would even play it in the summer. I loved it so much.
Favorite holiday movie growing up?
Growing up, I'm gonna say it was probably, It's a Wonderful Life, just because it was always on TV. But I mean, Charlie Brown Christmas was always playing. I know it's not a movie, but I try to play it for my kids now. It's a little depressing.
It's a little sad. I was having this conversation the other day.
It's really sad, but I will say I think it might have been my introduction to jazz. I don't think I've ever listened to jazz growing up. My dad didn't, or my grandfather didn't. So, they had the records. And so I think the first time I ever heard jazz was listening to Charlie Brown. So Vince Guaraldi Trio, whatever. So I put it on for the kids now. They like it okay, but it doesn't really stick. But for me, that was every year. It was Charlie Brown and it was Rudolph. The claymation one.
And last question for you, what's the true meaning of the holidays?
The true meaning of the holidays is really the memories. It's all the get-togethers with friends, with family. It's the putting up with everything. It's dealing with stuff. That's the total thing, the only thing you'll really remember. You won't remember the gifts you get. You won't remember any of the sweater you bought or wore. It's all the memories of the drama of the aunts and uncles that we get in fights or they won't leave or something's going on or someone's stuck in traffic. It's all these weird little things you go, that's why I love it, because everyone is feeling the same thing. We actually have a song on the album called Weird Cousin, and it's about everyone kind of has a weird cousin that shows up around the holidays. And my point of the song is if you don't have that weird cousin, you might be that weird cousin.
If you don't think you have them, that's a good point.
It might be you. Yeah.
I'm sure it is. Well, he is the king of late night and the king of Christmas. Holiday seasoning is available right now.
You're the best, buddy.
It's on holiday special. And hey, man, hope you and your family have a great Christmas.
You too. Have the best Christmas. I love you, bud. Thanks for always taking care of me.
Always. My man.
Best, buddy. Thank you. Thank you.